Muy buenos días, muy buenas tardes, y muy buenas noches. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. My name is Desmond Brooks for those who don't know, and for those who do know, my name is still Desmond Brooks. Welcome today. On today's episode, on today's podcast, on the Creative Podcast, today we are going to talk about on a couple different ways that I believe, just as a disclaimer, everything I say on here is my personal opinion. It is my personal view. It's my personal take on things, personal experience. You can take it and you can adapt it and you can apply it however you see fit to you. With that being said, with that being out the way, today I'm going to talk about a couple ways of how I have improved my life. So today we will be talking about improving quality of life. And what do I mean by quality or improving or even life, right? There's three things, right? Improving, there's the quality, and then there's the life. So each one of those things for you, you have to define each one of those, what each one of those things mean for you, to you. You have to define these things because that is the only way you are going to, one, find the people that matches who you are on this planet. And by getting that out the way, boom, your life already automatically improves because you focus on yourself, you focus on your qualities, you focus on your definitions of things, and your perspective start to change. And for me, I believe strongly that life is all about the perspective we have on it. The quality of life, the quality of the life we live is 100% based on the perspective that we have on the things that we see, on the things that we feel, and on the things that we encounter. The things that we encounter, we call those, or I call those life experiences, right? Because each one of us may encounter the same life experiences, but may not experience the exact same thing during that encounter. So that's why it is very important to take the things that influence us into making the decisions that we make on a daily basis and go back to that improving our definitions of things, our definition of what our life is, the definition of what that quality inside that life look like, right? And that could be the quality of the people we talk to, the quality of a person that we become, the quality of the work that we do, create, put out, quality of our interactions, the quality of how we talk, quality of how we intake information or how we put out information. So definitions are very important because it allows us to live a clearer life, a life with better understanding, a life with better comprehending. And when we connect all these things, at the end of it, we have a life that we are happy waking up to. We have a life that we are happy doing the things that we are doing inside that life. And at the end of it, by doing these things, you are improving the quality of your life. And the one thing is that if you don't do it, you can't expect nobody else to do it for you. Because all of us, at the end of the day, we are nothing but a good resource or a bad one. And it all comes down to perspective. It all comes down to the perspective that we have on the resources that we need based on the definition of the things we define at the beginning of the things that we said we wanted our life to be. See? So perspective. See, even for me, same perspective so many times. I haven't said it enough time in order for it to just roll off the tongue like many of the other words that are just rolling off the tongue. So define the things you want in life, right? Yes, the first thing you have to do is figure out, write down the things you want. Once you know the things you want, you have to come up with a plan, define, and then from there, once you have everything, baby step, one step at a time. You cannot take step number 2 without taking step number 1. You cannot take step number 10 without going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And with that, my name is Desmond Brooks. I also go by Mr. Brooks. Hope you learned something today. Peace.